Hi everyone, it's me, Brittany, and I am here today to share with you about our upcoming winter reading program that is taking place December 1st through January 31st. This year, our theme will be snow globes. We're excited for you to be a part of this program and to share with you what it will entail. Later on in this presentation, you'll also see some of our adult staff members sharing what adult will look like versus what the youth program will look like as well. Let's dive in. As you can see on our screen, we have our youth reading log, which is an adorable snow globe. For every 15 minutes of reading that a child does in a day, they're able to color in one of the snowflakes. Now, we know that for some of our younger kiddos, it can be challenging to sit down and do 15 minutes of reading. So we say any type of singing, finger play, rhymes, those all count as reading time for our families as well. After 7 days of reading, we ask that our kiddos return to the library to turn in their logs. When they turn in their logs, they will receive a prize from our weekly prize basket, as well as will be entered into the grand prize drawing. Starting on December 1st, our patrons will be able to pick up their reading logs either in our library at the Tremont branch or Miller Park branch, as well as download them off of our website. Now, our program runs the same as previous years, and this is done intentionally. We want to make it easy for our kiddos and our families to know what to expect and want to participate in our program as well. For any of our students that attend UA schools, they will have watched a winter reading program video as well as received a reading log. So some of our kids might come in and already have their reading log ready to go, which is great. As you can imagine, prizes are big incentives for our littles. We try to have a variety of prizes so that as our kiddos come in, they can pick a prize out of the prize basket that interests them. You'll see on the screen some options that we have available this year, including an ice cream popper, a rubber duck, a dinosaur fidget toy, a punching balloon, but we have tons more such as hairbrushes, chapsticks, scrunchies, silly putty, all of these things that kids have told us over time that they're interested in or would like to have as prizes. So hopefully they'll find an option that they're interested in and will help to incentivize them to continue to read with us.
Hi, my name is Cass, and if I haven't met you yet, I'm a programmer in the adult department at the Tremont Road branch of the library. I'm here to talk to you about the fact that winter reading program is for adults too. On the screen, you'll see the adult reading log, and as with summer reading program, each adult sets their own challenge. A grad student might decide that they want to set a goal of reading for 15 minutes a day for sheer pleasure. Someone who's retired might decide to use goals as an incentive to take a deep dive into a new subject. Maybe somebody wants to explore our databases, and so every day they want to read an article on a new database. It's entirely up to the individual. And adults can be reluctant readers too, so encourage your patrons to use this program to incentivize whatever kind of reading it is that's important to them. For winter reading program, we have the return of the prize basket. When a person completes the reading log, they can come to either the adult department at Tremont or they can go to the Miller Park branch where they can choose from a variety of prizes. You can see some of them on your screen now. We have mini notebooks, we have metal straws, Yogi brand teas, macaron-shaped lip balm pots, vinyl stickers, enamel pins, and more.
On our screen, you'll see some of our fabulous grand prize drawings that patrons are able to enter into and hopefully win at the end of our winter reading program. Now, we are fortunate this year that we've had patrons donate throughout the year different gift cards to the library that we are repurposing and using as prizes, which we think our patrons will really be excited about and enjoy. I should mention that staff are encouraged and able to participate in our winter reading program and get weekly prizes from the prize basket. However, they are not eligible for the grand prize drawing prizes. Instead, we have another option, which I'll discuss with you in just a moment. I personally encourage you to participate in our staff grand prize drawing. If you choose to do so, please note that if you win, you are winning as a department. So what that means is that you would receive $50 for food for your department to have a party. Now, one thing that you will notice different from this year compared to last year is that Lane is not listed as a department. The reason for this is that our colleagues are spread out across the system and in different departments this year. So if you win your party and you work for Lane, whichever department you're currently working in is the department that we encourage you to list as your current department. We will also be sending out reminders and have an event on your weekly calendar to remind you and to encourage you to participate in the staff grand prize drawing. As a reminder, there are so many wonderful events that our programmers are putting on during the winter season. As always, you can refer to our library links or hand those out to patrons that might have questions. You can also use our website and guide patrons through that way as well. I do have circled on the screen a feature that I personally enjoy. It allows you to narrow in on a specific time as well as age group, and then you can create your own brochure for a patron if they find that more helpful than searching through the library links. So there's lots of great options to be able to be in the know of what programs we're having, but also help patrons and encourage them to attend our programs as well. There are a few events that I wanted to highlight to you all that I feel really capture the magic of the spirit this time of year with our winter programming. First, December 7th, we will be having our Winter Wonderland. So same as last year in terms of caricatures, face painters, balloon twisting, but on top of that, we'll also be having a model train that will be here set up for children to interact with, as well as life-size Candyland. So it's going to be a lot of fun for all. We also have a few different Santa events that are taking place. We heard last year from the community that it was a struggle to get in to meet with Santa, so we're hoping to meet the needs of the community and welcome them in. At Tremont in November, we'll be having two different Santa events. Earlier in the day, we will be having a sensory Santa experience for families that feel Santa can be a bit overwhelming and they need a more quiet experience. And then later in the day, we will be having a traditional Santa visit. Miller Park will be hosting their Home for the Holidays, where folks can go in and meet with Santa, take photos, but also have a variety of activities that they will do throughout the day to celebrate Santa as well. And then last, Miller Park will be hosting Fairy Tale Adventures, which will be a lot of fun and includes the magic of fairy tales and building and science, experiments, castles, everything that you think of when it comes to fairy tales. So that will be a great option and will be offered twice in the winter session for families that would be interested.
Adults can also take advantage of some of the winter programs that we have that might help chase away the winter blahs. We have a sustainable gift wrap program coming up where people will use normal household items, things that they might otherwise throw away, to create gift wrap. Our popular adult crafternoons continues with pot holder looms and candle painting. We have a grown person story time coming up that'll be nice and cozy with tea and cocoa, winter stories, and an optional kirigami paper craft, paper snowflakes. We also have programs coming up on brain health, nutrition, travel writing. So we encourage you to check out the library link and see what programs are available to adults so that you can help connect them in your conversations with both programs and the winter reading program.
You all might be sick of hearing me say it, but the reason that our reading programs are so successful is because of all of you. We truly could not do this without you, which means we need your help in promotion and making sure that we have a great winter reading program this year. A few things to keep in mind when you are speaking with patrons. Our winter reading program runs December 1st through January 31st. Please encourage our patrons to be reading every day, and after 7 days of reading, to come in and visit us to get a prize. And last but not least, our reading program is for all ages. We're encouraging everybody to take time in the winter, sit down, relax, and get some reading in as well. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video and to read any of our winter reading information that I've shared out with you as well. If you have any questions or need any support, please reach out. I am happy to help. Remember, winter reading takes place during December 1st through January 31st. We need you and your support to make this program a success. Thank you so much for all that you do, and I look forward to celebrating with you throughout our winter months. Have a good one.